I'm Lauren Cosgrave, and welcome to The Lauren Show. I'm a life and small business coach. Join me each week for ideas on how you can lead, love, and thrive.
Hey there. So today's a little different. I want to give you a book review. I have been doing some amazing reading lately, and I want to share this book with you right here. Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. Oh, for all my creative entrepreneurs and business owners out there, this is it. This is the book that you need to pick up today and read it so that you can run a profitable, thriving business. Here's what I love about this book. It puts a formula, and a really simple one, I promise you it's not complicated math, in place that ensures profitability of your business. It ensures that you will always maintain profit, that you always maintain your owner's compensation, and you'll set aside money for taxes and for your operating expenditures. I love this business model. This business model, or I should really call it a financial model for your business, runs your business very similar to the way I run my personal finances. And what's awesome about that is it follows a lot of the teachings of the great financial advisors out there. The Dave Ramseys, the Susie Ormans, the Rachel Cruzes, running your business in a responsible, healthy way. So Mike Michalowicz, he talks a little bit about his personal story in here of a couple of pretty epic business failures that led him to Profit First. It's very sustainable. It's easy, it's simple and basic, and it puts you in the driver's seat of your business. It doesn't hand it over to your accountant or your bookkeeper. That is super important. Mr. or Miss CEO of your own business, if you're an entrepreneur, you have to have an understanding of your finances and you have to know where your money is going. You can never divorce yourself from that responsibility. Creative entrepreneurs, I know this is a tough one. We don't even like to get into that part of the business. We just want to create. We're the artist, right? Trust me, this is simple. You can do it 2 days out of the month, maybe an hour max, 2 hours, depending on how complicated your business is. You can do this and you can see exactly where your business is, and it'll help you to ensure you're profitable. Now, the other thing that I love about Profit First is it tells you, the numbers tell you when you're ready to bring on an employee. This is probably one of the most common questions and toughest things to figure out is, when am I ready to hire someone? Because from day one as an entrepreneur, we're overloaded. We're doing everything and we want someone to help us like right away, right? But it is one of the most expensive investments, particularly if you're thinking about bringing on someone full-time. I really strongly recommend not going full-time right out the gate. There's so many different ways that you can layer in experiencing help through an app called Magic. Get Magic is like an awesome virtual assistant that's a light form of it. You pay by the minute. There's free interns. There's so many different ways that you can bring in help to test it out before you're diving into that huge responsibility of bringing on an employee. The worst thing you could do is bring on an employee and then have to fire them just a couple months later because you realize you couldn't afford them. With Profit First, the numbers will tell you if you're ready. The numbers will tell you if you have enough reserves, if you have enough money to be able to afford to bring on employees. So I love that piece of Profit First. So this is just an awesome book to have in your hip pocket. If you read no other financial business books, this is the one that I highly recommend. This is also the way I coach for my business owners. This is the system that I help them run through. So if you need any help with this and you look at it and you say like, man, this is awesome, but I need someone to really work through these numbers with me and help me out with doing the math and keeping it straight, let's schedule a 15-minute strategy session. Let's talk. I also want to give you a little preview. I can't give you a full review yet because I haven't finished it, but Mike Michalowicz has come out with another book called Clockwork. This is a fantastic complement to the Profit First book. This is all about how you start to get back into the business of being the designer of your company. Creative entrepreneurs, come on. That's it. That's what we want, right? All we want is to be the designer. All we want is to be the mastermind of our business. So this is an awesome book for how to systematize your business without doing the old model that doesn't really work of writing out standard operating procedures and then they become stale and they're a bear to maintain. This has so many cool ideas. One of his ideas is to film yourself doing an exercise through like a screen capture. Love that idea. Couple other little nuggets in here is like handing that screen capture on to someone else and asking them to make it better. How to delegate. How to have your employees own results rather than the actions. So those are some of the things that are in Clockwork. I'm still working through it. I'll give you another review when that one's done. Yarn shop owners. My yarn shop owners out there. This is the book. If you've been established for a while, if you know you're profitable, if you have some employees, I still think profit first is like a foundational element, but this may be the one that you want to pick up first. If you have been in business for a while and you don't know how to take it to that next level, Clockwork is going to help you establish those foundations so that you don't ruin your existing business while you take on another layer of responsibility, say shifting into the online space or opening a second shop, things like that. So that's what this book is really awesome for. I'm a huge fan of Mike Michalowicz. Again, if this is resonating with you, if you want some help with this, check out these books and let's schedule some time to talk. This combined with high performance habits is a killer combo. Man, how you can be unstoppable as a creative entrepreneur if you get those habits in place for your mindset and then get your finances in order. So it's so simple. It's so easy. It just almost runs itself. But with you still in the driver's seat, you're still holding the responsibility. You're still in the know of what's going on. We can get you there. So let's schedule a strategy session if this is something that you want to talk about. You can do that over at laurencosgrave.com. And as always, I wish you a week full of energy.
I hope you loved this episode of The Lauren Show on YouTube or podcast. If you did, why don't you hit subscribe below and share on your social media? If you are ready to have it all without doing it all, why don't you schedule a 15-minute strategy session with me at laurencosgrave.com. Start leading, loving, and thriving today.